back to my channel. My name is Ashley, and if you're new here, welcome. Why don't you just hit that subscribe button so you could be part of the family? Believe me, you want to be part of this family because we are like this. We're just loyal. But anyway, for those who've been subscribed to me and watching my video and seeing this crazy girl like talking nonstop, thank you. I really do appreciate it. Seriously, thank you. All the time. I'm grateful. So, today I decided to do my top 5 podcasts. I decided to share some podcasts that I've been loving that I think you should be listening to. So let's just jump into the video. Let's go. So for the first podcast, I have to start off with the first one that I ever listened to. It has to be that Lavender Lifestyle series podcast. Oh my goodness. I love this girl, Ailey, I believe her name is. Love this girl. Her energy, the way she talks make me feel relaxed. She talk about all the way from journaling to spiritual to tarot cards to self-care and so on. But she bring other people who are like very experienced in their field and they talk about it. And like it's very inspiring, very energetic. It makes me feel like I could do anything that I want as long as I set my mind to it. And she just looks like a sweet person and just very dedicated to her craft. She's also a YouTuber. I will link her down below. And I just really, really enjoy listening to her podcast on my way to work because it's really soothing, very inspiring, and it makes me still feel like I'm on track to doing what I like dream of and also taking care of myself. So self-love. So you should go check her out. So for the second podcast, it has to be Only Looking Up. I recently got into this podcast, and the reason why I decided to be into this podcast is because I'm trying to change my wardrobe to like a teenager to an adult because I'm not a teenager, I'm an adult. And like I felt like this person is slowly but surely helping me get more quality than quantity pieces because I'm like, oh, quantity, I want it all. But it's not like that. It's about quality and how you're going to invest in that material and how much it's going to last you. And like her style is very like minimal, chic, basic, put together. Like I love that style. Something that I hope to achieve in my long life. Don't get me wrong, like I'm still the girl with the hoodie and the jean jacket on with some sneakers because that's just my comfort level. But I do want to like change into like a more chic adulting lifestyle. So this girl is like so good. Her voice is so soothing too. I love her. She's very like, she looks also like a sweet, I feel like these people are all sweet. She also looks like a sweet person. Her energy is very like vibing. Like she goes into details and materials, what she likes it, what she doesn't like it, and so on. So I think you should check her out. No, I do not think. Go check her out. Go show her love because she is just a flower blooming in the sky. Anyways, really love her. Go check out her podcast and her YouTube. Link it down below. So for my third podcast, it has to be Modern Love because after the Lavender Lifestyle, it was Modern Love that I found. And let me tell you, this is just an interesting podcast. I feel like every week they have a different story, a real life story of a person who wrote in or an essay or an article, and it's all about different types of love. Like I remember the story, a wife and her husband telling her that she wanted to change the gender, and turn into a woman, and how she dealt with that death and so on. It's so intriguing. It always, like, once you're like listening to the podcast, it literally transports you into this visual like story, and you're like there like living it. And there's so many different around the world, and it's just so entertaining, so captivating, so descriptive, the story of these people about love and so on. And it's all about correlated with love, and I love it. I love it. Duh. Anyways, just listen to it. It's very hard to describe unless like all I could tell you is listen to these people's stories and you will be blown away by how human and how love are connected. Go check it out. Link down below. So for my fourth podcast, it has to be Breaking Beauty because your girl is into beauty sometimes and like love knowing about skincare products and any makeup. I just like knowing the latest trend, and these two beautiful women, lovely women, always give me the goods, always tell me what they like and what they don't like and so on, and they always like are very honest. I feel like these people are like legit, like they're not like, you know, sold out to people who just be like, oh yeah, buy this and blah 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 blah, because they're getting paid behind the scenes. They also bring CEOs from like companies like Mac, like, oh my gosh, my favorite one was Glossier, like listening to the CEO of Glossier, and Drunk Elephant. Oh my gosh, I was like geeking out listening, like writing notes and so on. I just love them. Like, I love that they bring people who created these line into the podcast, and you get a little insight and so on. So if you want to know about beauty and trends that are happening and how people started their business and so on, go check them out. So for my last podcast, it has to be Basic Witches. I freaking love these two girls. Oh my gosh, I'm obsessed with this podcast. I constantly listen to it. I usually listen to podcasts on my way to like work or driving somewhere, but I'm listening to these at home. Like, oh my gosh, that's how good it is. So these are two girls. They're like two women who are like basic witches, basically. They're witches, but like it's more like a empowering woman type of witches. So that's what it means to them. And also like they bring like pro witches, like real witches to the program, and like they read tarots, they talk about astrology, the zodiac signs, and like Palo Santo and crystals and so on and so much more. But the thing that I really love about them is like they're very authentic, very funny, very like they're just so human. Like they're just like they get high sometimes. That's very funny too. And you know, but other than that, they're like very genuine. Like it shows, like you can listen through it in the podcast. Like one of the girls talk about how her heart was broken and like how she's still like dealing with that. And I was like, you know, they both are very humane, and I really love them. I just feel like they're like all about energy. Like, I mean, they're basic witches, so they're all about energy, the world, the universe, and so on. And like this podcast not only talk about, you know, being a witch, it's also like how to do self-care, self-love, how to take your woman powerhood and like be a woman and embrace that, and you know, like reclaim that womanhood. So I really love their podcast. Seriously, you need to check them out. So kitties, I do hope that you all enjoyed this video. It was such a fun video to do. Comment down below and let me know if you want me to do another video on more podcasts, because I have so many podcasts that you should listen to. I'm just saying. Comment down below if there's any podcasts you also think that I should be listening to. So don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell so you don't miss none of my videos. Seriously, don't miss none of them. Like, just join the family. Anyways, I'll see y'all when I see ya. Peace. Bye.